Hello everybody, Camilo Storino here, and we are continuing with our Blender work to make the world for Vrchat. Then without further ado, let me show you. Ta-da! We did made a bit of a progress. Well, a bit. We've basically completed the main structure, minus the doors, windows, like roof and furniture. But we finished the main part of the structure that will be occupied by people that you can walk in. Well, there will be some a bit outside, but atrium. There's gonna be library, or rather, well, lounge, not just library. Kitchen connected to pantry, connected to dining hall, as well as the, I would say, war room, game room. I'm not sure yet what I will put in there. Um, I have finished the pool where the water will be. I will have to figure out how to add water to a Vrchat world. The back door, basically, to the garden behind. And yeah, if you're wondering, well, people is gonna be able to water into the pool. No, don't worry. Basically like one-sided mirror stuff. So the windows from inside you will be able to see out, but from outside you won't be able to see in. That's how I will make the textures work for those windows. Anyways, the big atrium windows. Yes, I managed to make the staircases. It's made it pretty reasonable. I actually googled what are the typical dimensions of stair steps, like how high they are, how deep they are. Here we have one of the big bedrooms with a slightly bigger bathroom, some small bedroom with a small size bathroom. Well, small size. Note to you that one of these panels is 1.5 meters, so approximately 5 feet. So this room is like 30 by 30 feet, and this is like 15 by 15 feet. So it's not small. It's not small. The doors are basically 3-meter tall doorways. The entire floor to ceiling is 3.5 meters. Here's one of the storage rooms. Yeah, there is 20 uniform bedrooms, 2 slightly bigger ones, and then on the top floor there is my office as well. So let's go to a top floor, up the staircase. We have more of the bedrooms. We have another storage area, bigger one, and another one. We have one of the 2 balconies, terraces, that just go outside, right? Perfect to place a grill on, or something like that. And going back, yeah, and of course there will be railing among the stairs. That's one of the other things I maybe will be modeling today. This will be my office, and a bedroom connected to the office. Why no toilet? Well, technically, As an Eternal, I don't really have the same bodily functions. Mostly I do not need to eat or drink, so I also do not, you know, go to toilet. And when it comes to washing myself, well, there is the literal bathhouse downstairs. And also, you know, magic, prestidigitation, typical 5e cantrip, perfect for stuff like that. So yes, we have made a lot of progress. Yeah, you can actually kinda see the bottom of this. I specifically made a double-sided mesh like that, so that all the normals are flipping in one side, and also if somebody falls off the world somehow, it shouldn't be possible. The way I make it, it shouldn't be possible to glitch yourself out of the world unless you like really try. They shouldn't be able to see into the rooms. So that's why it's made that way, so you cannot just fly camera under the world and spy on when someone is. And you also cannot fly camera above the world to the same effect. Basically, the double-sided meshes prevent that. Of course it's hollow because, you know, it's 3D model, it's Blender. So it is hollow. IRL, those all would be solid floors, solid ceilings. Some support columns over here. I mean, makes sense that there would be some supporting columns. Like that. Now, for the railing, I am not certain how will I make the railing yet. I will probably model the railing, like sculpt it, and just place it as a separate mesh on top of this one. Maybe I will somehow fuse them together. But that will... What the fuck? Okay. So you see, now I'm upside down and my Unity somehow does the same thing. I don't know fucking how. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it sometimes happens. Anyways. I'm trying to... I'm gonna, of course, after I'm done like with the railing, with the doors and windows, I'm going to try to like optimize the walls. So like, you know, all of those big sections that don't really need to have like opening for doors or windows, I will try to merge them so there is like less polygons in the entire structure. The less the less amount, the least amount of polygons I can get, the better. Because yes, that will help me. But I am not doing that yet because I'm not sure if like the windows and the frames of the windows and all of that, if that's gonna be a separate object or if that's gonna be merged into main structure. Doors 100% are going to be separate, not technically connected, because well they have to be animated model in VRChat. So that like in VRChat when you go to the world and you like grab the door, it will open the door. Like the door will actually move. Instead of like you phasing through the door or you touching the door handle and teleporting in. You know? So the railing. Yeah, I specifically made this slow for the railing. Let me go to object mode. Yeah, in object mode everything looks much smoother. I can, for example, do that and fully display. Or, well, there is no light sources, so it is pretty dark. I would rather keep it here. But I'm going to think object add. And how do I do this? I guess I'm just going to add cube point 3. Let's location 0, 0.15, so it sticks off the out of the floor. Nope. I have to move it higher. Okay. Now 3.8, because that is the height. Now 4.5. Okay. So we have our main cube. Which gonna be part of the railing, which will connect to this. Will connect, I guess, here. Okay, so let's make a railing post actually, because we will need to. Let's go into edit mode. Select this. Maybe make it taller. Instead 0.3, 0.6, 90 centimeters. Actually, let me Google it. How high is usually the start railing? Between 34 and 38 inches. Okay, so 36. So 36 inches. That's approximately 12 inches is 1 foot, so that's 3 feet. 1 foot is about 30 centimeters. So this would be the height of 90 centimeters. Okay. So now, can we scope this? Can we scope this? No, I don't know how to scope. I don't know how to scope, so let's just go into regular mode and just model it by hand. Oh. Ah, that's how it works. Okay. Okay, I can see that. Two segments. Whoa, Okay, let's undo this. Let's do this. Let's do the 2-segment one. Make it a bit more. Nope. 3 segments. Material shape. That bevels it the other way. So shape 0.5. Okay. Oh. Okay. So we're going, actually we can go to verticals. And we can clamp this. Well, maybe like this. 2, 3, 4. I mean, this is solid. But you know what? I have a different idea. So we're going to extrude this 0.3 and we're going to do it again 0.3. I mean, we could have just stuck 3 cubes on top of each other, but that's not how we want to go. Actually, that might be exactly how we want to go. Okay. So now we could bevel this side. That looks nice. But no. Not, no, 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 actually. Let's do it differently. Let's do it differently. Let's add instead, I guess a cylinder would be preferable. Radius 0.3, depth 0.3, cap fill type, triangle fan, location 0, 4.5, 3.8, a little bit taller. 4.25, and this is too far. So actually radius 1.5. And let's reduce the number of vertices. Hexagon. Hexagonal, guess it will work, but maybe octagonal would be better. Okay, and then rotation. No, 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 no. Rotation would be 45. No, smaller. 22.5. I guess that would be that would work. But why do I try to do this? I could just make my own octagon. Yeah, let's make my own octagon. Again, can I just... Back to the cube. Okay, so we have this. So let's just select I guess both edges and faces and subdivide into 3 segments. It's not gonna give us a perfect octagon, but we do not want perfect octagon. Okay. Let's move this point 1. And let's move this minus point 1. And now mesh by distance. Now we can select this. And we can extrude 0.3 and again 0.3. And then we're just going to grab the central one and move it 0.1. A little bit too much, too steep. Okay. So now we have our first piece of railing. So let's I guess we can just, well, first of all, duplicate and railing and main structure object join, and we can hide this one and go to edit mode. We will have to remake a little bit of the railing afterwards, but it shouldn't matter much. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. And I guess 1.5? What is the distance between railing? 4 to 6. So yeah, that would work this way. Four to 6 feet, which is like kind of what we are doing. Oops. And that is going to put this inside, which we do not want. So I guess we're just going to move it a little bit out. Let's get inside the post so we can select the parts that we do not necessarily want or need, which is those. And we're later going to join it with the post here. Which I might actually already do. Simply by grabbing this and delete edges of faces, so we can delete this entire part. So now I can grab this and this and just minus 0.2. I guess I will have to delete those two as well. So let's just grab those and just merge by distance. Okay, and now we can do this. Well, I shouldn't be doing this because I will put another fence post right over here. So I just added myself work. But hey, what can I say? What can I say except you're welcome? Okay. Now I can just do that and just do this. Now I can select it like this, select it like this, select it like this, and like this. Okay. So I guess I'm going to have to select those two and only edges and faces, as well as, well, I guess delete those. Well, we have a floating. Not this one. Okay. So now I can grab this again. Control D. 1.5 and 0.1. Okay. Minus 0.2. And now mesh by distance. Okay. We will have to delete this space. we'll have to delete all of those faces. But we will do that later, once we are finished with fence posts. Okay, so we've made one railing. And this is the one that matters the most in this area. So I guess I can continue the other way around. Minus 1.5. Minus 1.5. Minus 1.5. What? Okay. And yup. Guess we'll be able to transpose them upwards. So let's just do that with those. .8. Perfect. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I guess I can do this. Finish the posts. 1.5 it was supposed to be. Ah, yes, the connection to the wall. We will figure it out in due time. Minus 1.5. Nope. No! Not 0.15. I am typing faster than my brain can keep up. My brain cannot keep up with my typing speed. Which, to be honest, given that I am an ADHD riddle brain, yeah, that does check out. That does indeed check out. Okay, so I could do this. One 1.2, yep. But it is a bit thick. I guess I will have to edit it in post. Did you see what I did there? In post? But yes, I guess I can lift up this part a little bit. That should make no problem. Okay, let's just do this all the easy way around. Actually, I have a better idea. I have a better idea, but I will tell you that idea after I do this. So then I can do this. And this. Mesh, merge by distance. Okay, so my idea is I'm actually going to remake the pillars completely. So hear me out. I'm just going to select this part. This part. This. I'm going to select almost all of the pillar. Maybe outside of this top section. I'm going to select this as well. Verticals. And yes, there are some loose verticals left here. And there was a loose vertical in here. And I'm going to do the same with the rest of the pillars. With the other 2 pillars. Well, other 5 pillars, sorry. Because I am going to replace them with those posts. But I am going to modify those posts actually for that purpose. That way they will fit the walls better later on. Okay. And now I am going to grab this, this, and this. I'm just going to select all of it. And I'm actually going to move it. To a second structure. So I guess I actually could have done it on the base railing. And I guess, yeah, I know what to do. With this, I know exactly what to do. I guess I need yeah, actually this that other one look good for a preview, but so here. Let's copy this, Control D. One 0.5. Did I accidentally make? I accidentally made 2. Okay. Accidents happen. So actually now we're just going to do one small trick, which is called subdivision of the edges. Edge subdivide. Okay, now grabbing this edge and this edge, we're going to move them by minus 0.5. Okay. Now we're gonna do the same with those two. Except a 0.05. I'm gonna grab those two. I'm gonna pull them out by minus 0.05 on x-axis, and then grab remaining those two and do it on the y-axis, on the x, sorry. And now we're just gonna grab this, J, this, J, and this, J, 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 yup. To be honest, I could have done that the other way around. Yeah, let's just go back. Oh my god, I cannot go back that far. Oh well. That's why we have things to copy it from. Okay. What I wanted is to subdivide only those, really. In fact, I don't even need to do that. Minus 0.1. I just need to move those. 0.1. 0.1. And the minus 0.1. And now yep, and now we actually have the base of the pillar. So now we're actually going to remove those. No. We're going to move it down until it is flat. Yup. Then we're going to do this. And we're going to extrude just a little bit. And a little bit more. No. Not even a little bit more. just extrude this. Now I can select this, then move the verticals. Select this, get it to basically, yup, 2.5, too much. We are moving it all the way so it lays flush. 2.1, and now we're gonna move another 0.1 down. So I guess we're moving into 2 territory. Yep. That will do. Control D. 1.5. And then again 1.5, so actually moving by 3. Now Control D. -3. We have the pillars. Which are looking better. So I guess -12? Precisely. Okay, precisely. Okay, so we have the main pillars. I could, to be honest, give the same treatment to those small pillars over here. I could. But I don't really want to. Okay, so what we can do now. Let's just select everything. Let's just merge it back in. Okay, so we have those pillars. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I kinda missed the name. Hey, QBDR, thank you for the follow. What? Ah, how my day? My day is pretty good. I am doing some Blender work. I'm making the world for Vrchat. Let me show you. A big mansion. A big mansion. So yesterday I was doing a little bit of modeling the floors. I finished it actually I didn't finish it on stream because of the storm. But right now I am making the pillars and the railings for the stairs. It's kinda like home. I mean, to be honest, there is like 20 standard size bedrooms. Like basically 30 by 30 feet bedrooms. Because each of those segments is 5 feet wide because it's based on a 5e map of D&D 5e map. So there is 20 bedrooms like that. It's more of a mansion like kinda would actually work as a hotel. Let me show you some. Let me show you. So this is the 5e map I made also that I was using to model the like buildings. So like library, kitchen and pantry, portal, like communication room, dining hall, basically Roman style bathhouse, forge workshop. So like it's more of a like a base of operation, like a headquarters of an organization. I do call it Shadow Mansion due to the guy who was owning it and running it, who was a quest giver. Like they called him Shadow to not reveal his actual name. Thank you. Okay, so we have this section now. So we could just select this. And I don't need to basically remake it. I just Shift D, move Y3, copy paste. -3. -12. Yup. And again. And one last time. Let me just select those so I don't forget the spaghetti. You just select this entire portion and mesh merge by distance. Oh yeah, I did before like try to build like a small apartment style, and it was going well. I added video player, but then either by adding a pool table or by adding mirrors, I messed something up to the point where the world won't even let me, where the VRChat won't let me into the world. Like, I tried to go into the world, even when I'm on desktop, it kicks me out of the home world. It just kicks me out. And I don't know what. I don't know why. I have no idea why. It kind of pisses me off. This is... This is a bit too steep. I guess I can select this and move it up a little bit. Europe. I'm a half British Pole. So while English is not my first language, the tea does indeed flow in my veins. Where are you from, dude? Or gal? Sorry if I'm assuming your gender. It's hard to tell by your username. Just saying. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm bad at English. I'm actually pretty good. I was in advanced classes but I just sometimes forget the words. Perfect. Ah, shalom. Salam alaikum, I believe. Or sorry if I'm saying it wrong or something. Uh, I do, I do like know a little. I yeah. Yeah, that's like I know what it is like. Um, I guess I'm gonna move it like this. Yes, and now I'm going to extrude the region 1.2. Yep. And then del only faces. I'm gonna select this face as well. And now I can select this and merge it. Oh, it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna be a long time before I publish this world. Because I'm not speeding it up. I think if anything this world will be like publicly available, like actually publicly available for testing by the end of the year. It's a large project. It's not just the structure. I have to do all the furniture, all the textures, everything. It's gonna take a while, and I'm working at it. I'm doing it alone, so it's gonna take a while. Plus, I mean, that is like optimistic. I mean, listen, if shit happens, if I run into the same error I did with the previous world, then I have no idea how to fix that. Uh, the more problems and errors I run into while making this, the longer it is going to take. Let's move this point to. Uh, that looks a little bit flimsy. That's a little better. This is a little better. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I guess this part of railing is kind of done. I'm gonna how will I go down the stairs with this? I have no idea. I have no idea how to go down the stairs with this. I guess I'm going to have to 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 do stuff. No, not like that. Not like that. Let me just select those, because the bottom of this railing post I will also add it to the same ones I did for the pillars. So let me just select them. It's gonna be a moment before I can do that. Uh, I, I did originally, when I first was making my world, try to use Unity, but again, the Unity world building tools, not the best, and also I had problems with like lighting. I couldn't make the Unity models, models made fully in Unity, to work good with shading. So that's where when I actually still initially ported the first world into Blender to basically connect all the meshes to make one single entire building as a single mesh, and it actually helped. Okay, so I'm going to delete those. I'm going to select those. Control D. Minus 1.5. Minus 1.5. So yeah, I tried to make it in Unity first, the first world. It didn't look good. Didn't work good. So I ported it to Blender, and then I decided, fuck it, if I am to like have to correct multiple Unity errors in Blender every time, why not just make the model, the whole like building model in Blender from scratch? Furniture, lighting and everything I can add in Unity, but the main model, it's Blender is just better for it. Also, remember to hydrate. Cheers. I mean, both programs aren't necessarily that hard, in my opinion. I guess it depends on what you are going for. Cause like, because you know, like, there are certain things you can do in Blender that you cannot do in Unity, and the other way around. Like, you cannot make the VRChat world without using Unity, or VRChat avatar without using Unity at all. That's simply impossible. But like the meshes, it's easier to do in Blender. Texturing, adding lights, adding shading, materials, Unity is for that. You kinda need to be skilled in both, really, to achieve the best results. And also, I've noticed something. A pesky wabbit. Nah, I'm joking. I noticed a pesky squares left over from the original post. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we have this. We have the pillar of autumn. And that's a reference. If you know, you know. Okay, so now let me grab this one. I guess. Grab this one. Grabbing a pillar. Okay. Make sure that I selected everything. And now I have to do 1.5 and minus 1.5 and Control D again. No, 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 no. Why did I... Why didn't I select this part? Okay, now it's selected. 1.5 minus 1.5, and now we need to rotate by 90 degrees. Easier that way. Okay, so now let me move this part by 0.15. Perfect. So now we can extrude it. One 1.2, and then delete only faces. So it's gonna be hollow inside. Control D minus 1.5, and I will have to figure out how to make the railing go downstairs. I wing it. I will figure it. I will figure it out. There is no way I want. Ah, global 0 minus 1.2. Nope, not minus 1, not minus 0.12, minus 1.2. God damn it, my fingers are not typing with the same speed. My right hand typed the point faster than my left hand typed 1. No, I am not a professional. I am trained. I am technically certified IT, but I am not a professional 3D artist. I am not good enough at it to consider myself being professional. I am not nearly good enough at it. I cannot good enough. That is another reference if anyone knows it. Okay. So I guess I'm just going to keep this like that for now. I'm just going to merge 1486 verticals. Okay, so now we have this. I guess I could move this. Oh yeah, but thank you for thinking that I am very good. I do thank you for that, but that's not. I'm not really that good. I am not that good. Wait a second. Other. Yep, they are hollow. Those are hollow. Okay. Okay, so they'll only face. Yep. Okay, so let me now select. Actually, selecting this will be the quickest. No. This is quick. So I selected it, and now I manually have to select the rest of this. Go get some rest. I know I know you are in a different, you are in actually 1 hour later. For you is like 1 a.m. I assume, or 2 a.m. depending. But yeah, I do stream. See you later then. Thank you for the follow up again. Yeah, so you are like 1 hour later than me in terms of time. It's midnight for me. And I usually like start stream an hour ago. I I I stay awake for the entire night. Have a good night. Yeah, this railing looks actually pretty good. I dread the stairs. I will have to figure out how to do it on the stairs. Don't take it out of context. Don't take it out of context. God damn it. God damn it. Ah, I can't believe I've done this. Mm. God damn it. Okay. I guess I'm gonna grab this pillar as it is right now. Minus the railing. Not you. Control D. Minus 1.5. And then I will have to go down quite a significant amount. Lower, 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 lower. I guess like this. Okay, Control D. Minus 1.5. Minus 0.8. Actually, no, minus 1. Okay, that will work. That will do. And minus 1.5. Minus 1. Oh, will I? No way. Oh, that's perfect. That's just perfect. Oh, the blender went head over heels for me. That's just perfect, isn't it? Okay, so that is perfect. Well, almost perfect. I will have to remake the floor under stairs again. At least those two parts. F T L F F F. Okay, this will work. Now this will work. So the only thing I need to do is now to either lower this part how will it look if I lower it? I guess minus 0.2. This doesn't look that bad. Minus 0.2. Minus 0.2. Okay. Okay. That does indeed look nice. So let me select this now. Up. And this now. And this. And this. And let's see if I can extrude this. Nope. Minus 1.2. Okay, those are kinda work, except not really. How about I do it 0.8? And then I unselect this part. And then I select this part. And I guess this part. Yup. And I will by minus 0.2. That doesn't look good. I guess I'll have to move this part as well. Oh my god. Now we're going. Minus 0.2. Okay. Now to make it look better, we're going to select those parts. I guess, and I'm going to select those two as well. Minus 0.1. That's too much, isn't it? It's too much. Minus 0.05 then. Still doesn't look exactly good. Guess I'm gonna move them by 1 on x-axis so I can access them later. Nah. I guess I will just have to go with this one. And just extrude it. Global. -6. Yup. -3.8. Almost. Well, this would kind of work. No, this kind of works. Except that last railing post is a bit too close. What if I do this instead? 3.7, 5.7. That That kinda works still. Okay. Kinda works. This kind of works, but I will have to edit the post on the stairs. One subdivision. Two subdivisions. Three subdivisions. 4, 5, 6. 6 subdivisions. Okay, so this kind of works. How's the same angle? Let's see. Now to make it look good, we're gonna to move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Let's go 12. So with 12 this way, we have to move 8 up. Oh fuck it, I'm just freeballing it. We just go freeballing it. I guess, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Makes sense, okay. So, let me select this part, because I will have to redo it. Oh, fucking... Okay. Okay, so we know what it's like. Yeah. minus 0.2, and as well here minus 0.2. Okay, now this and this, and I will have to just manually remake the opening. So I guess I don't necessarily need those. As I can simply clone this one. Minus 1.5, minus 1. Minus 1.5 and minus 1. Okay, and now this should work. Where am I? I was on the floor. I was on the floor. Okay, so let's... Before I do that. Let's... Okay. Yes. Now, let's go practice medicine. No. Okay. So we just blum, 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 blum. Okay. Control D. Minus 12. Perfect. Okay. And now I have to redo. Oops. What? Why is this not? Oh. Oh, I see. I see. Have to slightly move it. Minus 0.05. Nope. I think that is the closest I can get. Okay. Hmm. Again, wrong button. Why do we even have that button? Merge the layer, Kronk. Wrong layer. Why do we even have that layer? Okay. I'm going to probably remake the floor, the vertices of this floor later on. Later on. For now. We're doing grailing. And this actually should make it or break it. Let's see if my construction was correct. -1, -1.5. Everything should fit. Well, not 1.5, 1.2. And not -1.8. Hmm. I see. I see where the problem is. That is a relatively easy solution though. That's not 0. -0.05? Nope. 0.05 if anything. No. 4.5? Even less. 3? About right. Oh. Where the heck am I? Under the floor. Mesh. Yeah, I think that worked. No, it didn't. No, it did not. Okay, so this one works correctly. This one doesn't. So I'm just going to select it like that because I cannot be bothered. And increase slightly. the distance of merging. And with this, I cannot be bothered with excluding everything, so I'm just going to do this the easy way. More steps, to be honest, I think. But everything will immediately snap together and fit together and connect the way it should. Mm. Anyways, I'll be back in a few minutes. I've been streaming for over an hour without a break. I need to take a break. So I will be back in like 5 minutes, guys. Laters. And we're back. Hello everybody. And we're back. We're continuing with our railing. Ayo. Someone's getting railed on the stairs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm in a stupid mood right now. Okay. Okay. This looks good. Looks decent. I'll have to edit this part. In a moment though. Let me finish the rails over here, which I guess I'm going to grab this one. I should have actually designed the railing before I finished all the floor. X3, Y minus 3, yup. Minus 1.5. My hand. So yeah, my hand is resting on the desk, my wrist, and it's not good for my wrist. My desk is like pretty high compared to where I sit. Minus 1.3. Okay. And now let me select this and this. And D. Minus 18. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I will need to move this up by 0.15 and this one up by 0.15. And now I just select those two. Switch to this. One 1.2 and then only faces. Now I select those. On both sides. global 0 minus 1.2. Perfect. And then okay. Have to select those. And plus and del verticals. And I have to do the same here. Because I have to change the way it behaves, not this one. So that vertical would also will have to be deleted later on. So yeah, I don't really have a topic to talk about. I just, you know, stream regularly. I want to stream on a regular basis. So, you know, people can always know when I'm streaming, because I always stream at the same time. Okay, so here we are. Here we are. Fight us now. No, don't fight me. Don't fight me, you're going to lose. Anyways, I don't know what that was about. Okay, so D 3.8 should be the right. Yup. So now I just need to copy it. What did I? Okay, so X, let's go -6 -7.5. Okay. 1.5. 1.5. That was perfect. So I just gonna grab this one because we doubled it. And I just figured out that if I can repeat the last operation basically. Holy hell. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't see that coming. But to be honest, that's actually very welcome thing that I just figured out, because it will allow me for greater flexibility in repeating quicker quicker completion of repetitive tasks. 0.15. And now let's just finish this off with a selection and extrusion of this region. Global without a face -1.2. Yep. So without having a face to connect to, stuff like this, it does become a little bit unlikely. So only faces. And I guess I am going to have to redo this section of the floor too. So let me just select those verticals. Over here yonder, I ponder, why didn't I do it ahead of time? Why didn't I plan for railing? Why didn't I Google out? And let's just delete the verticals. That's gonna be easier. I'm gonna have to delete those verticals too, but that's not a big problem. Okay. That's not a big problem. We can do this. I will show you a very neat trick for basically filling entire long, like, plane of connections. In a way that makes sense in terms of 3D modeling. So first of all, F to create the plane, and then Control T. Oh. That doesn't work. Why is it not working? Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me I need to make those first. I probably need to make those first, yes. I mean, makes sense. Have to connect those first. I guess it does make sense. Now it looks and works correctly. Almost. What is this? What is this? Oh my god. Really? Manually this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, it's fixed now. I guess I held shift where in that one moment where I shouldn't, so it added the line instead of replacing, just so it added the selection instead of starting a new selection, and it fucked me over. So I guess once I'm done with this, everything should be in order, as opposed to in chaos. Nope. And F and Control T. Yep, works. It works. Okay. So now that I know it works, I can gonna be able to do the same to the bottom ones. And I will need to do it to this part of railing as well. I do not look forward to it, but it has to be done. But first of all, let me finish this part. I didn't remove this. I didn't remove the space, right? I guess I did not. Whoop. Bloody hell, Blender. Okay. This railing is also done. I guess the biggest hurdle was gonna be this part. Because to be honest, I only need railing for the upper part. Because staircase doesn't need extra railing as it is fully enclosed. But hey, Control S to save. It's starting to look good. My neck is getting stiff. I guess me skipping that break really fucked me over. My sandwich have gone cold. Nom nom. Sandwich. With ham and cheese. It actually is a grilled sandwich, or rather heated sandwich, as after I put ham and cheese on it, I do put it in a like a microwave grill, so the cheese, the yellow cheese that I put on top, just melts over and becomes stretchy, and like it also keeps the sandwich together more. Cheers. But yeah, I will have to redo this part, this part, this part, and I guess this part. Oh, no time like the present. No time like the present. So let me just delete vertical from here, and as well as vertical from here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it more. I'm gonna have to do it like the previous one all at once. Otherwise it's gonna be problematic. Okay, so let's just delete those. Let me do the same shenanigans right here. Since I have to do it regardless, might as well just do it right now. Okay. I'll have to do it in this one section. On the both sides of the staircase. It's an easy fix overall. And here. Okay. So I guess I am going to be starting with this time around. I know the mistake I committed previously, so I am taking steps to avoid those mistakes. Avoid. So now we will have easier time over life. I mean, to be honest, any time you are alive is a time of your life, technically speaking, because it is a time of when you are alive. Therefore, time of your life, as opposed to time of your death. Yes, I'm sorry. Good enough. Could have been better. But I'll take it. I almost forgot about you. The three pillars of society. We do indeed live in society. Okay. I guess, yes. The other way around. Let's go. Me and the boys gonna mess you up. Let's continue that trend with this portion, as it is shorter distance, less things can go wrong. That looks good. That works. Okay. Now this part is a bit more problematic, animatic, but not so much actually. Actually, it looks pretty decent. Yeah, I will later have to do it here as well, but that is for the very last portion of the job, blowjob ship. Sorry, below dropship, I was going to say. Yeah, I've seen too many. I've seen too much. I've seen too much, and I cannot help myself with jokes. My entire palm hurts because I've been like pressing onto my desk with like my wrist. I do need to give myself like a wrist pillow or something for my desk because my desk isn't the most comfy one. Okay, Let's grab this. This. All of them are going to converge on this point. That's what you say. That is not going to look good, necessarily. I mean, it technically also does not look that bad. I guess I will have to later figure out how to UV map this. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. I lied as naturally as I breathe. Because it's not going to be fun. Okay, this looks good. Okay, so now the railing is almost done on this level. God damn it, not this one. Okay, grab this. This. This, not this. Grabbing stuff. F, Control T. Okay, we've managed to not break anything. Great. A great success. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm making like voices. I do like making voices sometimes. Oh, the meme. I am such a meme today. I just don't know what to do, what to say, so I am a meme today. I guess that's my life. It's my life. It's now or never. But I will be living forever, so... yeah. God damn it. Napa. Okay. Okay. We finished the railing on the atrium section. Great. Great success, and it only took us like what? 2.5 hours. Oh god, it took 2.5 hours. Oh god. It's gonna take me so... It's gonna take me extremely long time to finish this. Oh. And guess what? I'm going to have to redo this section. Why? Well, because I am going to copy this pillar at least copying this pillar should be easy and should result in no problematic damage. So now, Shift D, and I guess we're moving it 1, 2, 3, 4. We're moving it -6. then I guess we also going to move it 3.8 minus 6 6 and 6. Not this 6, this 6. So I guess I will have to remake the ceiling here. At least a small part of it. Well, I'll probably just remake the entire thing. So here we are deleting this. Here we are deleting this. And here we are deleting this. And to be honest, yeah, we will also have to delete adjacent faces. And to be honest, this one as well. Just to be safe. And have some room. Some room to vroom. I guess we're just going to remake this part. Entire part of this entire center. So first A, mesh, merge by distance. Holy shit, that's a lot of verticals that was removed. Right. So first of all, F to pay respect. F to pay respect. And we're also going to pay respects right here and here. Yeah, that will work. So I guess we do have a central pillar now. We're going to connect those and connect here. Okay. Let's see this. This is not as bad as I thought it will be. Now this part will be a bit trickier though. Maybe not. If only my mouse won't be misclicking on stuff I don't want it to click. Okay. F and T. Okay, it isn't that bad. Okay, it could have been much, much worse. But hey, we finished the railing of the atrium. Finally. Really, 2.5 hours. I'm gonna take another bite of my sandwich. Hmm. I think I'm going to have to reheat it a little bit, like half a minute. But before that, let me grab one railing post. Hmm. And let me move it. Move it. I guess this is going to be minus 12. Minus 18. Well, closer, but not what I wanted. 6. 12. Closer as well. Okay. Minus 15. No. Minus 16.5. And here is 13.5. Yup. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So now we have this in place. Let me move this 0.15. And this as well. 0.15. Let me select this entire thing and go over here and 30, 33, 34.5. Sorry, 36 I meant. Yes, 36. Okay, so now we can do, whoops, $1.5. Yeah, I will have to remake the floor in here, in this part. But hey, as long as it works for now, okay. So we have the railing posts here. Now we're gonna move into here and do the same with this one. 1.5. And 1.5. Okay, now should I make the connections first? Of the rails? Of the like railing? Or should I first make the floor? Regardless which, I guess I will take my break now because I was late with my previous break. So my break schedule kinda shifted. So first of all, oh my fucking god. Yeah, I didn't even look at my stream. Did I spend like entire last hour of my stream on not showing you the blender? Did I spend like entire... Oh my god. Really? So anyways, what I did is I already redid the floor in these sections. Finishing railing in atrium. I did the extended the columns to give it some proper support. And also it actually looks pretty nice. And I also put the railing posts in here on the last railing for the fucking staircases. But there will be also later more railing placed in here, but oh my god, I will have to redo this floor too. Oh, I'm being stupid. Anyways. Just so I do not forget. When I come back from break to switch the screen, I'm just going to put break on this screen. I'll be back in a few. My stupid ADHD riddled brain. I looked at the screen, I noticed that I was not streaming fucking Blender. But my ADHD brain was so focused on Blender, on doing actual work in Blender, that I didn't realize that I'm not streaming it. A fucking absolute cinema, absolute fail. No, that is definitely going into fail compilation if I ever make any. Uh, that is definitely going into streaming fail compilation, I think. I am so sorry, guys. I am so fucking sorry. Uh, not why do I bother with filling that hole? Just gonna do it that no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I have to do it one at a time. I have to do it one at a time. Because otherwise I'm just going to rotate all of them in the same axis. Okay. Now this hole I can fill normally. Yeah, that's what I get when I don't have viewers and chatting, because chatting would make me look to my to my right, which is where I have the second monitor, on which I have my OBS, because I have my chat docked in my OBS. And that would immediately make me notice that I am not streaming Blender at the moment, that I am using only the game camera, basically. That I'm on a wrong scene! You know what? I'm just going to do it that way now. To save myself work. Well, save myself work, yes. It's not gonna save me work. It's just a different method of doing the same thing. Minus 36. Perfect. Except That still leaves me the problem with this. Rotate. Elevate. No. No. What the hell? Why is it grabbing differently? Okay. And this one is simply doing delete this. Fill this. And I guess this we will just do manually. And then we're just going to select this. Okay. At least now I'm streaming Blender. How do I want to... I guess... we're gonna start here. Going to start here. Now into the verticals. Oh, this is just perfect. Well, it's not, because I will have to... Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, this is going to be problematic. Because this vertical will have to stay. Yeah, this vertical will have to stay. And I will have to... First of all, I will have to... Only faces. No, 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 not only faces. Only edges and faces. I will have to delete that edge. Now I will have to select this. Subdivide. And just make a J. Okay. And we have to manually do this process here. Because that's gonna be the best in this particular scenario. Yes. And now the end is near. And so I face the final curtain. Why did I... I don't know why did I? Why did I started to think that? Okay, that actually doesn't look bad. Now this part. Is relatively easy. It's not perfect by any means. But hey, it's not bad either. Oh, this part. Okay. This part will not look good. That doesn't look bad either. No, never mind. Okay, so off to the other side. To the other side. Okay, so first of all, I will have to edges and faces delete from this one. Have to delete the verticals. Ooh. I guess I better delete this part too, because something was seriously not correct here. Oh, that's what I get for not paying attention. I get to redo stuff. At least it's not a redo of a healer. What? I said nothing. Okay, so subdivide. And I guess this is borked. J. Merge. Is that the same vertex has a problem here? Yes, it does. Okay. So this Yep, should be deleted. As well as this over here. Should be deleted. Okay. 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 I'm getting too tired. I'm getting tired of this actually. Let me get my bite of my sandwich. Okay. This section of the railing has been finished and fixed. Let me check the other side. Make sure I didn't skip anything. Any holes? Of course there is a hole. I need to plug. Okay. Now we have this railing done. Now the outside railing. That's gonna be a little bit problematic. But I can possibly grab the entire section. Actually, what if I grab it here? Almost perfect. Let me just grab those two. Okay, let me get out from the window. Shift D, and I guess minus 40. Too far. Minus 30. Minus 31.5. Perfect. And now X is minus 10. I don't know. 10.5. That's gonna put it in the correct spot, I think. but I'm not sure. So 6. That is in the incorrect spot. Yup. -3. Perfect. That's just going to save me time. That's gonna be 18. Mm, 19.5 and 3. Yep, that did save me time. So you know what? I'm actually going to grab some other maybe or what will happen if I will Control D and then rotate it 90 degrees and now move it 0.75 0.75. Well, that's perfect. That basically puts it when I need it, where I need it exactly. Okay. Let's move it 2.25 actually. Oh. Wrong. 0.75. 2.25. And now Control D. Y3. Control R, Control R. That's just perfect. Okay. So now let me select those. Now we'll just copy them here. So -12. More. -24. No, no, no. No. -22.5. Perfect. Okay, and now R -18. Perfect. R -22.5. And we've got it situated. We're just going to have to finish the gaps in between and finish the roofing to accomplish it. Control S, let's save it. And I am going to take my break again because I need to. But this time, this view is still not going anywhere. Or rather, well, it is, but this time I will remember. And if I do not, feel free to do something about it. I have returned, and this time around I will not forget to switch scenes back to Blender. How could I forget it in the first place? Regardless, we're going to finish this. I guess I'm gonna just... Why would I bother? Where I can just grab those. All of them, actually. And we're going to do simple duplication glitch. 1.5. And now 22.5. Yes. Okay. We've got this. Big time. Big time. Just gonna grab this. Oops. And just gonna do -3. I will later merge them. No, 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 no. Because I will have to remake this. So still doesn't matter that much. Let's grab this mode. Let's grab wireframe so we can select multiples. Okay. Now D -1.5. D -22.5. -40.5. Yes, yes, that one works. That works. It just works. So let's grab this. Let's grab this. This. And this. And raise them by 0.15. Now we can select this. Only faces. And I guess we're actually going to do the wireframe bug again. Well, it's not a bug, it's a feature. Did I grab all of them? Yup, I did grab all of them. D minus 1.5. And like that, the railing will be completed once we connect this, which we will not be doing right now. Because first I want to redo the floor. Or actually I could. Yeah, you know what? Let's just select all of this. Yep, this connects fine. Mesh by distance. Okay. Okay. Let me already get to the faces in the corners that we want to remove, so we don't have a double so we don't have a faces solid faces on the mesh in the places, solid faces in the places, yes, so we don't have a solid surfaces in the places where we literally do not have an eye on, basically insides that are not visible to people unless they glitch into it, which can happen. Okay. Now verticals. That's gonna be problematic because we're basically gonna have to delete this entire roofing section, which is unfortunate. However, it is inevitable that we have to do this, because otherwise nothing will fit. Oh my god. Unfortunate that we have to do it, but it needs to be done. There is probably a easier way for me to do it. But I really, for the love of me, I cannot think of it. I cannot think of an easier way to do it. And my problem is I didn't think of it, of the railing necessity when I was first making it. I should have thought that I'm going to need the railing post like that. I should have designed them before I made the floors, but I didn't. Should have, could have, but didn't. So that is on me. That is my B. I have done literally nothing wrong. Yeah, join the club. So there is a club. Oh, fuck off. Anyways, I guess that's a shit ton of work for the stream where nothing happens and I'm just working and talking to no one. Why do I get the sense of deja vu? Why do I feel like this exact scenario right now, when I'm working on this exact model, already have fucking happened? Have I entered another time? Have I entered another fucking time loop? I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Wouldn't be surprised if I did. That's unfortunate. A fortunate son or not a fortunate son? Imagine that you know there is a song called Fortunate Son, right? Like Fortunate Son starts playing, you are in Nam. Imagine if a song called Unfortunate Son existed. Where would that song even play? When would that song even play? I have no clue. No clue. I'm sorry. I don't have glue either. Not a horse. Imagine like you're doing something and then Unfortunate Son starts playing. And at this moment you knew you fucked up. I guess that would be where the song would be playing. Oh my god. Yes, this is indeed a bit tedious. You know what? I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to select this. Select free. I'm going to D 22.5 R, except it's 18 R, except it's 22.5. And now yeah, that is much easier. And I can just delete the rest. I can just delete the unnecessary ones. And now everything, mesh, by distance. Okay. Now we can process the floors. At least this part is relatively straightforward. Or it would be if my mouse wasn't doing some misclicks from time to time. I don't know why it does, but it does. Okay, and now is this the same? It is! It is! So we can just... So we can just D 22.5? 22.8. Oh, wait a second, what's going on in here? Oh my god. Now it is correct. $22.8. D 18 minus, so 17.7. D 22.8. It will work. It will work. It's working. Shut up, Anakin. You don't have a planakin. So you better start panicking. I mean, what? But yeah, actually, it makes... I mean, to be honest, when I designed the map in Dungeon Painter Studio for my 5e games, I really didn't expect it to work like that. There is a great bit of symmetry on the upper floors. On the ground floor, not so much. Oh. I guess I have to do this. Yup. And then... D minus 40.5. 40, not 20. Yes. Yes, it works. Okay. So I just need to plug this hole now. And mesh. Yup. Okay. So I am almost done with this actually. That's with the railings. That surprisingly went a bit smoother than I expected. At least at this stage when I have to redo the floors. I really didn't plan ahead for the railings. I thought maybe I will make them a separate object. I didn't plan for the decision to make them part of the main structure for the same object. But to be honest, I also make stairs the part of the same object. Shouldn't matter that much. It actually may make the world more optimized because people will only have to load one big structure instead of like hundreds of smaller ones. But that should be perfect actually for my purposes. Should make this world more optimized and maybe even quest compatible in the end. Who knows? Though actually I am not that worried about quest compatibility. I will be fine with my world being PC only. Minus 40.5. It's perfect. It's perfect. And like that, I think we are done with the railings. Yes. Yes, I think we are done with the railings. That's great. That's great. Control S. Save it. That's just perfect. Nice. Nice. Now I will have to... Well, after I also do the windows, I'll have to figure out the materials. I do not know how to make the windows yet. I do not know whether I will just plop them into it as a separate object, whether or not I will make the frame smaller, like model the shape of the frame here, or whether or not I will make the window frames, like edges of it slightly protrude from the walls. I haven't figured that part out. So I guess I will have to do that. Yeah, I think I will also like remake the floor in here. At least part of it. Because it's really too densely compacted. So only edges and faces. I guess I will select this, and I will just do this. And now I will select this and this, and do this and this, and do this. I'll select those two, as well as those two. And I will do this. Oh no. Oh no no no. Let me select this and this. Yeah, that will look better. A big triangle in the middle, but a little more relaxed angles, at least in this section. I mean, it's not that bad overall. But yes, I think we've gotten quite far today. We did basically complete all the railings on the balconies, in the atrium, on the staircases. Yes. Oh, nope, 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 no. I totally forgot about this part. Ay, caramba. Cabron. I forgot about those parts. Wow. That would have been stupid of me to forget about this. And now we're just gonna select this, and we're just going to clone it. Okay, now we are done. Now we are done. Now we can save. And we can finish for today. And to be honest, I've did enough for today where I feel like I can finish. Because yesterday, I didn't do enough. Not to mention that from yesterday's stream to today's stream, I basically remade the entire structure. So yesterday I didn't finish, and even then I just remade everything. So my ADHD plus my OCD was not going to let me sleep. And I literally didn't go to sleep until I basically had the bottom floor done. In terms of walls. Or rather, until I have all 3 floors done in terms of walls. And once I woke up before the stream, I was doing the floors and stairs. And here on the stream we did the railings. The rails. The handrails. I guess the next stream we're gonna actually do doors and windows, and I'm actually going to do all of it on stream. Which I don't think I'm going to do it on Thursday. I think I didn't play Dark Souls for long enough. I need to go back to Dark Souls. Regardless, it's been fun. It's been fun. I hope. I hope you can cringe on me now. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.